And welcome everyone to another Roulette Rivals 16 Swiss round 1 match between Harmaa and Alph. Our first map in a couple of minutes is gonna be Whittleton Creek, second map chosen by Harmaa. Second map afterwards gonna be Ambrose Island, chosen by Alph. Welcome in everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day for this first match on the last day of the first round of the Swiss tournament, today at 23 Central European Summertime, I think, or not summertime, Central European time, where the first round of Swiss will end, and we will be generating the matchups for round 2. So therefore, this is one of the last matches. We do have some more coming later, but so much for that. These players both played Roulette Rivals before, both returning rivals. None of them have played Whittleton Creek competitively so far, so this will be their debut in that sense. Let's see what this first spin is going to have in store for us. It's going to be Janus Firex as the nurse, and Nolan Cassidy, no target pacification, Fiberwire as the construction worker. Firewire not necessarily needed there, not the NTKO not necessarily needed there. Firewire already kind of requires the target to still be up and running. We can see Alph straight in, starting as the construction worker. So I'm not sure if you can make the peekaboo behind the house from this start. Actually, probably you can. Maybe that's what Alph is gonna go for, a quick, easy way to get Nolan down quickly. They are certainly running for it by the looks of it, and Harmaa seems to be doing the same and just loaded in. But as replanning as well, has also started as a construction worker, but apparently forgot to bring a fire warrior. Alph is in time for the backyard peekaboo. And that is a big whoosh, should be enough to get Nolan out here. And that is gonna be a quick first kill for Alph. In the meantime, Harmaa now loaded in as well. Seems to be going for the same, just slightly different route through the gardens. And there's the Firewire kill for Alph. Quick first kill in that sense. Now Nurse Fire X for Janus. I'm not exactly sure where the Fire X is on this map. I think Harmaa found it already. But it is illegal to carry in as a construction worker. So large whooshes are currently happening. Meanwhile, Alph opting for clues first and then exiting after the Janus kill. Harmaa throwing the Fire Axe closer and closer to Janus. Seems to be going for Janus first, running for the nurse right now. Bullet distraction attempted for the guard. The guard did not react to that, however. Neither do these bullet distractions. And there's the blue egg for the nurse on Harmaa's end. That should be a quick first disguise grab. In the meantime, Alph obtained the first 2 clues, as we can still hear Diana talking about it, and obtained the Fire Axe. Now gonna run for the nurse as well, and Alph definitely in a big lead here. 1 kill, 2 clues down, and relatively similar in terms of progression than Harmaa. Harmaa opting, or has thrown the Fire Axe up into the treehouse, because they had their smuggle there. First time I've ever seen that smuggle being used. But it does give them a briefcase in order to transport this Fire Axe a bit more safely. Alph nicely waited there. There was the jogger just running around, who would have spotted the KO on that nurse. But that is a silent takedown. No item needed for that. For Alph, even gonna go ahead and dump the body. And that is gonna be the nurse disguise acquired. Gonna have the same troubles. Fire Axe are not legal to carry. Meanwhile, Harmaa just did the kill. Janus has the fire axe stuck in his head, almost split in two. And that is gonna be first kill down for Harmaa. Doesn't opt to take care of neither camera nor the clue. Now ran through the camera, so might be opting to go down to the basement now. And they will indeed. Bullet impact noticed after this distraction for that enforcer. Trying the thrown KO. But that enforcer is ever as watchful. Now got the KO in. In the meantime, Alph now arrived at Janus Mansion as well. I think Janus a bit further away. Running up the stairs currently for Alph. Alph opts to first go for the clue in the basement now. That enforcer now just turns around. Harmaa popping Chameleon there mid-match by re-equipping the construction worker. Very nicely done. Alph might just want to do this Janus kill kind of as an exit kill, seeing as they are pretty much have done everything apart from the Janus kill. The disguise is right here, and the item is as well. I'm wondering where Alph is running right now. This Alph is grabbing exit keys, I think, to possibly exit the mission over here, or a crowbar instead to exit near the entrance of Janus' house. So wants to be quick about after this kill. Harmaa in the meantime now got the Nolan kill with a good timing on the garage for Nolan Cassidy. Just needs the clues and needs to get out. Alpha in the meantime though has basically everything they need as well. They got the nurse disguise, they got their fire axe. Just needs to get to Janus. This could become a close finish. Currently though it seems like Harmaa is in the lead, bearing unforeseen circumstances. Janus is now finally coming down the stairs for Alph again, as Harmaa is exiting. Alph might be getting to a photo finish here, as they are waiting for Janus to sit down on the couch. Gonna be a throw to the head. Dragging him back, and that crowbar is not even needed anymore. He can just run out, crowbar, open the exit beforehand. And yeah, not just barely another photo finish. Oh, now it is actually. Okay, we did have a bit of stream delay on Alph's end, it seems like. Barely a photo finish, but with one loads each, I don't think either player... Alph is gonna likely not be able to take this, and it's not even photo finish, likely just outside the photo finish range. So, first map goes to Harmaa. Very nicely done. Alph had a great start on that map, but then sadly the Janus kill just didn't work out for them. Harmaa opted for a slower start, but then in the end managed to get the good timing on Nolan Cassidy. Coming from one target, that's almost sounds like the other to the other one. We go from Nolan Cassidy to Noel Crest. Similar names, but different maps. We're traveling to Ambrose Island with a 4-minute break in between. That is quite long, but it does give you guys enough time to vote on the Twitch predictions. Bella has requested a longer wait They did also request a delay at the start of the match. Seems to be they might be restarting their Hitman or anything. The keyboard overlay might not be too favorable right now, as we can see all of their inputs right now when they are outside the game. But yeah, restarted Hitman. I'm not sure if there was anything wrong with that or just out of caution. We shall see. In the meantime, Alph is doing a bit of practice on Ambrose Island. Both players have been here before, as we can see. However, both lost previously. We can surely quickly check what those losses were against. Alph lost in Roulette Rivals 15 against the Moo in the LB round 2. With a null crest, loud weapon, no target KO kill, and a suit disc for Hakka, so certainly not an easy spin. Let's check the same for Harmaa. They played in for fun in the group stage of last year's RWC 2024. They lost to Infrafun on Ambrose Island, where they pretty standard spin, melee weapons for both metalworker and pirate disguises. Not too shabby. Current map record 3 minutes and a single second by Scruffy, put up last RRWC as well, 2024. Let me quickly check what the spin was for that as well. It is Noel Crest Assault Rifle Suit and AK Pistol as Cook and TKO. That is a quick spin indeed. You can just start Central Square, get Noel immediately, and yeah, then go up to Akka and get her in the Cook's disguise. Twitch chat has just figured out that my top spot in the on the standings currently is going to be secure, with Alph losing the first map. Therefore, not having, even if they win the match now, I'm going to have a worse tiebreaker than me. And since under all tied players, the order is currently alphabetical and uppercase letters are shown first. I'm currently first on the leaderboards, but tied basically with everyone else on 1 point and 6 maps 1-0. Which is going to be very important for the draw of the second round tonight at 23 Central European time, I believe. The matchups for the second round are going to be drawn. Let me quickly check on that. Those are the... Well, the deadline for today's matches is 22 Central European time, and I believe an hour after that or something, roughly, is going to be when the matchups are going to be drawn. Pajero, you'd have to, the A has to be uppercase, because it's uppercase letters first and then lowercase letters. I believe that was pointed out by Twitch chat in a match yesterday. But yeah, in this second round, every player is gonna play against another player who's either won or lost their first match, same as you. So if you won your first match, you're gonna be on 1 point, and you're gonna get an opponent who also is on 1 point, most likely, assuming everything works out, but it should. And if you lost your first match, you're on 0 points, and you will also most likely play against someone who's lost their first match. Of course, there are certain situations where, especially if players cannot play in either round or have other issues, we don't have the perfect player count whatsoever, there's options that it doesn't work out perfectly, because I think repeat matchups are not allowed, or at least well, they try to be avoided. So yeah, this match certainly important for the second round matchups tonight. And yeah, afterwards, it's going to be the same for each round afterwards. So if you win your round 2 match and you won your round 1 match, you're on 2 points. You'll face someone in round 3 who's also on 2 points. If you win 1 and lose 1, you'll be on 1 point, face someone who's also on 1 point. And if you lose both, 0 points, face someone who's on 0 points. And after the end of all 6 rounds of Swiss, the top 16 players are going to make it to a single elimination bracket. At least I believe it's a single elimination. I am quite sure of that. But yeah, coming back to the match, we are 30 seconds away from Ambrose Island, which was Alph's pick. Harmaa banned Sapienza before the match. Alph banned Miami, so those 2 maps we will not see. We will see at least 1 more random map after this one, since this is a best of 5. So if either player reaches 6 points, the match is over, but the match could also end in a 5-5 tie. If Alph wins, we get at least 2 random map. If Harmaa wins, we get at least 1. Let's see how this Ambrose is going to work out for either of them. It is Noel Crest, Old Eggs as a pirate, and Cynthia Aka Vanthan with a screwdriver as the hippie. Not too terribly difficult to spin, I would guess. So, Old Axe. I'm not exactly sure where that is again. The axe is not one of my strong points in Hitman. Both players immediately loading in, however. Alph with a quick replan. Alph wants to start as a pirate. Harmaa starting in the central square. And is opting for the immediate Seeker, double Seeker on Noel Crest. So that will keep him occupied for roughly 2 minutes now. Lots of time to go do other stuff, like throw this explosive to take care of the satellite at the end. Alph now opting for a different strategy here, loaded in as a metal worker. And there's an Old Axe on the beach according to Twitch chat, so that might be what these players are gonna go for. Alph, you did a very nice peekaboo on Aka, drawing her near this, well, prison building, I guess you could call it. Kind of. And that is a very quick first isolation for Aka, while Harmaa gets a crime notice, has to restart while taking care of... I'm not sure what that where she was exactly. Just paying attention to Alph, sadly. But yeah, that's the pirate disguise Alph needs for the Noel kill. One part done, gonna take care of this camera first. And is likely either gonna go pick up Old Axe or pick up a Noel Crest by now. But no, it's gonna be the Old Axe right there. Sorry, excuse me. Right there and then. So they got everything they need for the Noel kill. A screwdriver surely is going to be around here somewhere. And hippie disguise not too far either. Harmaa is opting for one of these outside pirates, it seems. That could be where they ripped earlier, but they are looking up something right away. It could be the location of Old Axis on the map. Certainly not the easiest thing to find, but yeah, that's the location where Harmaa ripped last time. This time they got the disguise grab. Nice and easy. And are, I had to guess, likely gonna go grab the Old Axe now. Alph is now looking to get Noel's attention, it seems. Who's currently in this chef area, but is replanning. It's realized they are missing something, and they were missing a Seeker in their inventory. I thought they had one. That is a big setback for Alph, who was very clearly in the lead. But now, now with the restart from Harmaa, that's gonna be both players on evil footing now. Not sure what went wrong for Harmaa there again. Couldn't see anything immediately wrong for either of them. Oh, mainly for Harmaa. Alph obviously had the Seeker missing, but I didn't see what went wrong for Harmaa. Might be a bit of a quick restart there. Let's see. Both players sticking to their strategies for the first minutes of the spin, however. Alph knocking out Aka near this shed, taking the pirate disguise, running to get the axe most likely. Harmaa starting central square, securing Noel, and trying to get this pirate disguise, but yet again spotted during it. That's another restart, and a, well, bit of a setback. Could be. These restarts are gonna add up for Harmaa a little bit. So if we get to a photo finish, they currently is surely in the lead in terms of loading times. But let's just hope we don't get there for the admin's sake. Let's see. Alph now almost back where he was before. Noel Crest currently in this restaurant area. I'm not even exactly sure what that is anymore. Looking to get a seeker off onto Noel Crest, who's gonna investigate the shot first. Cancelled by a quick drop. And hopefully that seeker did hit in the end. Looks like it did. I'm not sure where Noel will go to puke now. Seems like it is gonna be somewhere along this pier, which would be very, very nice indeed. Let's see where those guards will turn. Just out of the way, and they do not care that their boss was just murdered behind their back, and there is a nice bin right there. And well, he's just gone, no matter where. No idea where he went. Maybe he fell in the water, but that's the first kill done for Alph. Very nicely done, very good progress. On the other side, Harmaa now has obtained a pirate disguise, has obtained the old axe, is running back towards a Noel now. Enforcer in a way is just gonna be distracted with a throw. That has to be radioed in first, however. Very important to adhere to the protocol. And Harmaa is on her way. Likely to not avoid Noel Crest. That double seeker still ticking, but it's gonna wear off any minute now. Or any second now, rather. It just surely does not have a lot of time before Noel will stop puking and exit that little toilet area there. Let's see. Looks like they do not have a blue egg or any sort of emetic, but no, Noel is already had a question mark from the throw. The puke did not wear off, apparently. Very interesting. Yeah, I thought he would just not care about the throw while he was puking. He can't just be distracted during the second puke. That is interesting. I did not know that that's the case with double emetics. But Harmaa is gonna go for the kill right there. Old Axe as hippie. Done very nicely. And just gonna KO the second guard as well, it seems. That should be first kill done for both of them. Very, very nicely done. Now, obtaining the hippie disguise. A bit of a detour for either player, I believe. Harmaa looks to be isolating Aka first, though. Could be a good idea, since getting her... It's not easy getting her everywhere along her path, but no. Seems to be just running for the hippie as well now. And Alph has successfully obtained the hippie disguise. Just needs to get over there towards Aka, but sadly I think those guards will not let you through just that easily. So we will have to take a bit of a detour. And Alph is on a good way on this map. I don't think they set up anything for the satellite yet. but it is very possible that I just missed that earlier. Harmaa now isolating Akka while she's in the prisoner's compound. Needs a screwdriver and a the disguise, but red guns for Alph. The guard at the front gate must have heard the throw, turned around to investigate and saw the KO'd body of Akka's guard. That is a big restart for Alph. Was almost done with the spin. And a big advantage to Harmaa now. He's currently working on grabbing the hippie disguise. Distracted both the hippie and the little, I don't know, it's not really the assistant, but like the researcher. Isn't that the guy? I think that's the guy. Let's see. Alph's strategy basically worked, but I suspect the throw on Akka's face must have been frontal and was heard by the guard outside. So just making sure that that throw is not heard or just well, yeah, as PJ was suggesting in chat, get the or do the thrown KO, thrown kill on the inside of the prisoner's compound. Shouldn't be an issue there either. But yeah, let's see. Harmaa successfully picked up the hippie's disguise. Has Akka isolated inside the prisoner's compound. And will now enter as the hippie. Has the screwdriver in the inventory. That is gonna be second kill done. I'm on a good way to exit this map now. Only the satellite missing, but I do think they have thrown their explosive for that. Let's see. In-game time-wise, I think Alph's attempt would have been quicker. With a Noel that is currently running away to investigate the throw. Interesting to know. Firing both seeker shots just to make sure that one of them hits, hopefully. Harmaa doesn't have an explosive for the satellite, it seems. Oh, they do have an explosive for the satellite, but they are running inside and just throwing and detonating, which did not destroy the satellite control unit. Harmaa needs to take care of it manually. That and all of those guards on the inside are now alerted by the explosive. Lots of enforcers in a trespassing area. They threw a fire extinguisher, I think. But that is not gonna be inside range either. It is! Wow! That is very, very lucky. It KO'd both of the guards and got the satellite explosive unit. But there is another enforcer running towards her right now. She needs to get out somehow though. Big whooshes left and right, but looks like she might have just gotten out in time. Very, very nicely done. Just needs to get to an exit safely. And there is the boat. Boat keys right there. That's gonna be the exit. 13 minutes and 6 seconds. And yeah, very, very unlucky for Alph. That late rip on Akka, costing him in his run. Otherwise, this would have been the tie-up for Alph, who's currently still planting the explosive for the satellite, but now has gotten the message that this map is sadly over, and we will be moving on to our first random map, being Paris. Neither banned nor picked. By either a player. This match is not over yet. It's a best of 5, so we will see at least one more map. This is a match point for Harmaa now. But we could see all 3 random maps if we see an Alph reverse sweep from here on. Which predictions are open for map 3 and now. Stat-wise, Alph's not looking too bad. Played it once and won as well with a respectable time of 3 minutes 57. Not quite a world record, which is 1 minute 36 seconds by Scruffy RR14. But 4 minutes, not too bad for Paris either. Harmaa on the other side doesn't have a competitive, or didn't play Paris competitively just yet. So this is gonna be their debut in that map as well. First map where their stats differ. Yeah, we can see Alph already starting playing, got a quick victor isolation. So certainly knows what they are doing. Harmaa is currently looking at an attic pre-plan with a Seeker, Pistol, and Blue Egg. Meanwhile, Alph expertly demonstrating this this isolation, and might just finish this run in time before the spin arrives in 1 minute. Target eliminated with the explosive upstairs. That's gonna be Alph out. Didn't exit before they got spotted by the guard, but we'll count it as a win. At least a warm-up win for Alph. Real spin will arrive in 30 seconds. Maybe it will be exit and explosion, Dahlia Margolis as auction staff, and pistol Viktor Novikov as tech crew, in which case Alph can just did what they just did and
Agent, get ready.
Well, win with that. But we will see Harmaa pre-plant to the flash phone instead. Any flash gamers in chat are going to be happy to see that. But it is going to be Viktor Novikov falling object as the stylist, Dahlia Margolis fall as the vampire magician. Not the easiest kills, I would guess. Fall and falling object. You can see both players pre-planning as we speak. Alph first in, starting in the auction area. Does make sense. You're on the top floor. Dahlia's right there. If you can get her quickly and then get the vampire magician quickly as well, which is also located on this top floor, that's going to be a bit of an advantage. Harmaa is already replanning. Started tech crew is swapping out the phone for a breacher, likely to remote the falling object kill. Alph is restarting already. Hasn't replanned, just apparently something they didn't like in that run. Harmaa, quick isolation on Viktor Novikov, it seems. And there is a falling object with the winch in this room where Harmaa's luring Viktor Novikov to right now. It's gonna be red guns, but shouldn't be too much troubles. A quick drag and a plant of the breacher, and that's gonna be a remote falling object setup for Harmaa for Victor Novikov places the explosive on the winch instead of just below it. Meanwhile, Alph has obtained Vampire Magician. And did make Dahlia sick at the start, so that is going to be a quick first kill for Alph here, it seems like. Meanwhile, Harmaa is using the good old pyrotechnics to lure Dahlia down. Also using the bubblegum. Nicely done. And first kill done for Alph is going to be a body found, obviously, as she is kind of lying in front of a couple of NPCs. Luckily, it didn't hit anyone on the way down. That might cause a little bit of a panic, but should be fine. Harmaa actually went up and got Dahlia KO'd up here now. Still needs the Vampire Magician. Disguise for this kill, and obviously the Stylist for the Victor kill. In the meantime, Alph now set up. Or Alph is on a 1 kill already. Vampire Magician down. Just needs the Falling Object Stylist. I think Victor is walking down the stairs as we speak. Alph is picking up the remote for the fireworks as well. Let's see. Harmaa just made it in time for the bodyguard of Dahlia to now eat this bubblegum that she left for him. Let's see. Alph is setting up a Victor isolation in this hallway with the coin. Hopefully that coin was placed correctly. I think the fireworks have been detonated from Alph. I'm not sure if there's a falling object in here, but I'm sure Alph knows what they are doing. Victor is gonna see that coin, so he has Victor on a hook. His bodyguard is gonna follow in a second, I suppose, or not. And there's a chandelier right there. Oh yeah, his bodyguard just walked away. You can see it on the minimap. But yeah, that is gonna be, if that does hopefully kill Victor, which it didn't. It landed on top of the column, and now the guard on the top floor is investigating that bullet distraction. This is disastrous for Alph right now. There's another chandelier here. So they do have a second attempt at this. Just taking out that art crew. In the meantime, Harmaa successfully got the Victor Novikov kill. That was set up earlier remotely by them. Just needs the Vampire Magician and then needs to get to Dahlia to do that kill. That is gonna be a bit of a stealth action though, as well the Vampire Magician isn't allowed around these places, I think. Let's see. Alph, second chandelier. Nope, doesn't work for him, and it's gonna be a restart for Alph. It seems they are thinking about this. It's a replan even. With a durian. Big advantage to Harmaa now. It just needs to stalk around this Vampire Magician, but it gets caught by an enforcer. And that's another restart for Harmaa as well. So both players on the final meters of their run needing to restart. Harmaa going for replan as well. Switching out big parts of the inventory, getting a Seeker. And sadly couldn't see what that was. Long loads in the inventory right now. Definitely not benefiting her. But yeah, that's big restarts for either of them. And I believe Alph certainly looked like they had the quicker strat. So let's see. They obtained Vampire Magician. They obtained well, they not obtained, but they made Dahlia sick. So that is gonna be a quick first kill for Alph again. Harmaa seems to be doing this within a medic now as well. Just a couple seconds behind Alph pretty much, who's just picking up the first kill. So slight advantage to Alph. Harmaa currently running to grab the Vampire Magician and then has to run back. Alph already picked that up and is now working to get an auction staff to be illegal around the downstairs area. Definitely interested to see what Alph's approach for the Victor, or both players' approach for the Victor kill is gonna be. As Alph discovered those stairway chandeliers didn't really work out in his favor. Let's see. Alph picking up the remote again. I'm not sure if that was a detonation already or just packed in his inventory. Oh, but a random NPC who's just running around is spotting Alph changing into the stylist. Very unlucky. Not sure what that NPC was doing there, but certainly no good for Alph. Another restart. Meanwhile, Harmaa did pick up the Dahlia kill as well. Currently running around the attic. Lots of prying eyes from those enforcers around. Just to see what their plan for Victor is now gonna be. Looks like they are gonna go all the way over here to the attic starting location and are basically gonna drop from there. Maybe try a seeker on Victor and hopefully get him to that bathroom near the Sheik's area. Even KOing this guard, although that is not really necessary since she's in a bodyguard disguise. Let's hope those seekers hit. That one did indeed. So advantage certainly to Harmaa right now. Has Victor isolated, just needs to get him to the chandelier room again and then set that up. In the meantime, Alph now racing to pick up the pace here. Got the first kill down quickly, very quickly yet again. Harmaa is looking to clear out the Sheik's suite. Sheik, both the Sheik and the bodyguard are still in there. 1 KO for the Sheik. Pistol distraction. And another thrown KO. And that is gonna be Sheik's suite cleared out. There is a chandelier in here, I think. Maybe that is what Harmaa is gonna go for. Alph detonating the fireworks already again. Oh, Harmaa is... yeah, that's this the chandelier Harmaa is going for. Alph gonna run around and take the safe way of getting this getting the stylus. Harmaa just failed shooting open the doors. There's a certain angle you can shoot the doors at. And well, I get it. This is a big... Alph is catching up very quickly, however. They have Victor Novikov running, placing a coin for his guard to hopefully increase the distance between Victor Novikov and his bodyguard. There is this chandelier. They just need to snipe that at the perfect timing when Victor is below. Here comes Viktor Novikov for Alph. That's a shot. That's the falling object kill done. Very, very nicely done indeed. Alph, big advantage. Just needs to get to an exit safely. In the meantime, Harmaa still working on getting that Silenced Disguise. The kill is set up for her, I think. But seems like doesn't know, and gets a side KO on this guard. That's a late rip, and the exit for Alph at 11 minutes 59 seconds. After insane attempts and insane rips from either of these players, Alph is going to be the one who comes out victorious on this map, and it's very, very important for him, as a lose on this map would have been the end of the match. But Alph is tying up the score. Or not quite yet, but at least is fighting back. 4-2. Still lead to Harmaa. Match point for Harmaa. And this next map, Hokkaido. But Alph still in it. Not lost yet. The option of a reverse sweep still on the table here. Very, very interesting. Paris could have really gone either way. Both players well in reach of the finish there. We do have a longer break of 4 minutes again. Gives me enough time to talk about all kinds of statistics, most likely. Starting with Harmaa, currently 0-1 on Hokkaido. No wins, 1 loss. I am wondering against whom, but that is quickly found out. That is the same match they lost Ambrose earlier. It is the RRWC 2024 Group B group stage match against Infrafun, where they played Ambrose and Hokkaido. Both maps went to Infrafun. This time, Afro is the one, our lovely match admin is the one taking the break here. It's perfectly fine. Gives me enough time to do all kinds of things, like set up Twitch predictions for the 4th map, Hokkaido. But yeah, pressure on for Alph certainly, but also for Harmaa. Could have been a quick and easy 6-0, but now Alph has caught a foot in the door. 4-2, another win to Alph, and it's going to be a tied match, 4-4, and then the stress is really looking. It's really pressuring both of these players. Alph also again with the better performance. I mean, they just got spotted opening a door by a random patient running around. But yeah, Alph 3-1-0, 4 times, 75% win rate. Perfectly capable of playing a quick Hokkaido. 3 minutes and 9 seconds personal best. Just a bit over 40 seconds away from the map record. 2 minutes 27 seconds by Infrafun just this tournament. I think it's a couple days ago that was put up even. Previous map record was 2 minutes 33 seconds. Infrafun improved that by 6 seconds to be precise. But yeah, let's see. We see again similar preparations compared to the last maps. Alph already in the map, just getting ready, preparing a little bit. Harmaa not preloading, interestingly enough. And yeah, is just looking at the planning screen, preparing their loadout while Alph is in the map, running around, preparing, pretty much. And getting all these nasty rips out of the way early, at least. ripping to opening a door to a patient, ripping to the yoga instructor, seeing. So they surely know what they are doing, or at least know what to catch out for
Agent, get ready.
in this spin, trying to get the motorcycle to explode. There it is. Now the cutscene might actually
7, 6,
ruin their time. Nope, they're in time.
4.
On the planning screen, it is Eric Soder's silence pistol in the suit, Yuki Yamazaki, falling object as the chief surgeon. Two sides to a spin, really. Eric Soder's silence pistol suit, not hard at all. But on the other side, Yuki Yamazaki, falling object, chief surgeon, not easy, I would say. And we see differing strategies already. Alph, starting surgeon, gonna be picking up the quick chief surgeon with this syringe. Meanwhile, Harmaa is starting as in the suit, and likely will take care of Eric Soder's first. Pistol in hand, suit on, lining up the shot. That supposedly hit. It did indeed. That is a first kill done to Harmaa. Now they need the chief surgeon and, well, the falling object. Seems like they know the wall bang for him around this area, but opting to not go for it.
What's up with the sudden limp?
Interesting to see. On the other side, Alph switched into a bodyguard disguise and might be setting up Yuki in a way, or is just when a restart for Harmaa. Maybe Alph is just picking up his suit. Well, in the meantime, the hospital director is not playing fair for Alph. Now he's heading back into the hospital. Maybe he's realized his time has come. Another restart for Harmaa. They got spotted shooting trank darts. Oh, the chief surgeon. Chat is pointing out the chief surgeon is also moving when Eric Soders is dead, which I'm not sure if that makes the kill easier or harder. Harmaa restarting, stuck in a bit of a restart loop here. Not perfectly working out for her. Interested to see Alph's take on this. They are gonna choose to do the falling object in the hallway first. Let's see. Harmaa seems to be doing, or wanting to do, the wall bang on the chief surgeon first before killing Soders. Maybe that got the attention of the chief surgeon. Now certainly lots of people with question marks above their head. And somebody walking. Let's hope it is the chief surgeon indeed. Ooh, ski angle, tranking from the front without getting spotted. Doesn't even need to trank from the front, but that does not look like the chief surgeon at all. Meanwhile, Alph does get the falling object kill, but also gets a non-target kill. So restarts for either player. Harmaa got the wrong, or got a regular surgeon, said the chief surgeon, while Alph got a non-target kill on the falling object. Now exiting their starting location too early. Happened to both players this point. Alph does no longer have the syringe. They just switched that out for the phone, and now they realize they do need the syringe. So they might are in for another replan, it seems. Let's see. Alph in it again, getting Chief Surgeon first to get spotted doing so. Accidentally presses load, now it's restart again. Harmaa, is that the Chief Surgeon? Can't quite tell from within the instinct. Everything's grey and white, but could be the correct one this time. Let's see, that would mean Harmaa has the Chief Surgeon now set up in that hallway. Going for the shot on Soders. Now it is first kill done for Harmaa. Now we'll run up and grab hopefully the Chief Surgeon's disguise. That is indeed the Chief Surgeon. And Alph is wasting no time but immediately running for Yuki. They now have a phone in their loadout. And chat is suspecting a phone chain falling object for Yuki. Which could be working, placing the phone underneath the chandelier as required. Now there's a bit of a wait for Alph. Sadly, there's no real way around that. Let's see. Placing the phone. Ringing the phone. That has gotten the attention of Yuki and her guard, but her guard will go and investigate. Not really what Alph wants. Another phone ring. Yet again, it's going to be the guard to investigate. And so Alph might be forced to wait out for the regular timing of this falling object. In the meantime, Harmaa has prepared the sushi for Yuki Yamazaki, so she will eventually go to the restaurant and stand beneath that chandelier. I just need their Chief Surgeon disguise and an angle for the kill now. Alph is waiting for this falling object kill. Yuki's in her suite right now. Alph has changed their mind at least a little bit. Waiting outside Yuki's suite. Let's see. Harmaa now near the helipad. There is an angle to shoot the falling object from there, and I think it's a bit safer from downstairs, more closer to it. Harmaa waiting for Yuki to be there. In the meantime, Alph now waiting for Yuki to exit her suite, placing a briefcase for the guards to hopefully see and then stop. They need to be quick about this kill, however, as Yuki is approaching and her guard is right behind her. And there it is, the falling object. Green guns for Alph. Very, very close, but the guard did not die in that accident. Alph not too far from finishing now, but neither is Harmaa. Let's see it. He got the falling object lined up. First shot, second shot, target lockdown, third shot, and that's the kill and the exit for Harmaa. 9 minutes 11 seconds. And Alph is unlikely to catch up to that. Just a minute more and Alph would be out as well. But looks like it is going to be the 6-2 win for Harmaa. Just gonna wait on official confirmation for that. But yeah, Alph now in the suit running for, well, away into the hospital area. About 40 more seconds or so and Alph would be out as well.
6.
So definitely a very, very close fourth map, but in the end Harmaa is gonna be the one to come out victorious. Very, very nicely done, denying the reverse sweep from Alph. Let's see where that puts them on the brackets. Best of 5 is 10 points. No, it is best of 5 means 6 points. The best of 5 maps wins. So we can see a whole lot of players, but the match is not in there just yet. Let me refresh this. Looks like that did it indeed. Harmaa currently 14th position with 1 point, obviously tied with everyone from 1st to 21st with that 1 point. Alph now 27th position on that, still on 0 points, but 1 match played, tied with everyone from 27th to 44th. Everyone below 45 to 55 is yet to play their round 1 match later today. Speaking of later today, do have 2 matches upcoming. It looks like not all round 1 matchups are going to be completed within the deadline, but 2 of them are, at the very least. It's going to be Chris X3 versus Shadow in just 2.5 hours from now on, roughly, playing on at least Dubai and Colorado, and up to 3 other maps. Currently no Shoutcaster, but I'm sure we'll find somebody. And currently the last match of this round 1 is going to be I Like Hitman versus PG Arrow, playing Miami and Sapienza at 21 o'clock Central European time, which is in roughly 5 hours from now on. All right. At this point, I think all I've left to say is to thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cast. Thanks to Afro for adminning this match for us. And yeah, thanks to all of you for watching. I hope to see you soon in another Roulette Rivals cast. Thank you. Goodbye.